Have you ever destroyed something, not because you wanted to, but because in one heated moment your anger took control? Imagine holding something precious, something you care about deeply, and, in a single flash of temper, you watch it shatter in your hands. The sound, the silence after, and then the crushing realization that you can't take it back. That's exactly what happened to a man named David. David was a gifted mechanic in a small coastal town. He could fix anything from a car engine to an old pocket watch, and people trusted him with their most treasured belongings. But David had one flaw that overshadowed his skills: his temper. It was quick, explosive, and unpredictable, like a match thrown into dry leaves. One late afternoon, a boy named Ethan came into his shop, holding a worn but well-kept bicycle. His voice trembled as he explained that it was the last gift from his father, who had passed away the year before. David promised to take care of it, and for a while, everything went smoothly until his wrench slipped and scratched the bike's shiny chrome frame. Ethan's eyes widened. "That was my dad's favorite part," he whispered, and in that instant, David's anger surged. Without thinking, he slammed the bike to the floor, bending the wheel. The metallic clang echoed in the small shop, followed by a heavy, painful silence. Ethan's eyes filled with tears, and without another word, he turned and walked out, leaving David standing in the wreckage of his own outburst. That night, David lay in bed staring at the ceiling, unable to sleep, replaying the moment over and over. He realized he hadn't just damaged a bicycle, he had crushed a memory, one of the last tangible connections a child had to his father. The guilt was unbearable. At dawn, David was already in his shop, determined to make things right. He searched through repair slips until he found Ethan's address, then worked tirelessly all day straightening the wheel, sanding out the scratch, repainting the frame, and polishing the chrome until it gleamed. He even bought a small silver bell and attached it to the handlebars, thinking of the smile it might bring. By evening, he stood at Ethan's doorstep, the restored bike beside him. When the door opened, David knelt down and said quietly, "I'm sorry for what I did." Ethan's hands wrapped around the handlebars, and his face lit up with a smile that seemed to heal something deep inside both of them. His mother's eyes shimmered as she whispered, "Thank you. This means more than you know." From that day forward, David worked not just on machines, but on himself. Whenever anger bubbled up, he would close his eyes, take a deep breath, and remember Ethan's smile. In time, his shop became known not just for repairs, but for patience, kindness, and trust. And so, David learned that the greatest thing you can ever fix isn't made of metal, it's your own heart. If this story touched you, imagine how many more could inspire you. We share stories like this every single day, so hit subscribe because the next one might just change the way you handle life's toughest moments.